And welcome to Alumni Hall here in Oakland, Pennsylvania on the campus of Central Catholic. We got two great games here for you where the Central Catholic Vikings will take on Butler, coming all the way up from Butler to play in this game. Of course, we have the JV now, and we will have the varsity game afterwards. What are your thoughts on this, Kyle?
I think that you got two squads here that are still searching for their identity when it comes to what they're looking to play as. We've seen Central Catholic still trying to get into that rhythm of how they're identifying on how they want to play. Sometimes we see a very skilled offensive and defensive team, and then other times, we see a team that's a little disorganized when it comes to both of those parts of the game. So,
as Central wins the tip, of course, this JV team has yet to lose a game this year. They are 9-0. So very impressive for the JV squad. The varsity team has not been as lucky. The varsity team is 5-5.
The varsity team is still struggling there, 5-5. JV team, what I love about this JV team is for such a young team, they are very disciplined when it comes to transition, and they're very disciplined when it comes to defense.
That one's going to be taken away and bring it out. Go over there, back out. Thought about shooting a three-pointer, but then just going to slow the offense down, which is something that we saw last time out in this JV, them just slow the ball down once they get on the other side of the court, something that worked out very well for them in that Seneca Valley JV game.
Yeah, a lot of times when you talk about JV basketball, you talk about run and shoot basketball, everybody's in a hurry. Patience is hard to teach when you talk about JV basketball, but this team, it's good to see that they're learning this patience early. Set up the play, take your shot. That's awesome to see that they're learning that early.
And unfortunately, we do not have a roster for the junior varsity, so we do not know anybody's names, unfortunately. We apologize for that.
Yeah, unfortunately, JV rosters sometimes are hard to come by.
And struggle and control the ball, but Central still has it. As they're the side top of the key here. Swings it down low. Going to kick it over into the corner, drive in. Going to call a travel there, and it'll be Butler ball.
Yeah. And one of the things that I want to point out, too, is that when we talk about that they are patient and, they get their play set up and everything, don't let that fool you. This team scores a lot of points, actually, for a JV basketball team, too.
Yeah, just because they are junior varsity doesn't mean they have not the ability to score.
Yeah, they do actually score a lot of points. Even though they do slow down the pace and everything, because they do set up their shots, they do tend to have a large percentage of scoring on those shots.
As the Tornadoes get their first bucket of the game, Central going to push it in transition. He's going to slow the ball down from it looks like it. Kicks out corner. Thought about shooting, but instead just going to drive. Foul's going to be on the floor. First foul of the day. That one be on number 14 of Butler.
It was a good foul there, a lane foul.
Yeah, sometimes it's better to give up a foul than an easy layup, especially when you're on the bonus.
Yeah.
Kicks it out. Swings it over. Drive it in. Gets it up. Can't hit it. And now Butler going to move it the other way. That one trying to be taken away, but can't. Three-pointer. That one's up. That one's no good as it's a rebound by Butler. That one's going to be tipped away, and Central going to try to move it, but going to be kicked out and end up in Butler's hands. A little pump fake there as it's going to be tipped off the Central defender and out of bounds.
Yeah, bad break there by Central Catholic. It looked like they had the rebound, and it went off the rebounder's foot back into Butler hands.
An unfortunate turn, but Butler has the ball now. Going to slow it down here. Try to set up a play maybe. Going to go over. Kicks it back out. Drives in, step back. Going to kick it out again. Going to hit the three-pointer. And it's 5-2. Butler leads here early in this game.
Yeah,
and Butler going to apply some pressure here with a full court press.
Nice design play there by Butler to get that three.
But what a great job of Central to beat the press and get the easy 2 points on the other end.
Yeah, also very nice drawn-up play there in order to get the ball back in transition. Good transition play by Central Catholic Vikings here. They're really good in the transition.
three-pointer. After he sort of lost a defender, going to hit the three and a little bit of a celebration after the three as well.
Yeah, a little bit. I'm not sure how I feel about celebration in JV basketball.
It's still early.
Yeah.
That's a deep three-pointer. They strike back with a three of their own.
Wow, and he nailed it too.
Trapped in the corner now. He struggles to get it out, but does find a Butler player. Swings out. Now driving in. Can be fouled, and he'll go to the line for 2 free throws. As Butler leads 8-7 here with 3 minutes to go in the first quarter.
And so first shooting foul of the game, probably a good one. It looked like he was going to go in for a pretty well easy layup there.
The first free throw is good. And the second one is no good. Rebound there, Central. Just a great job to box out there. Very good fundamental rebound. As the deep pass almost goes out of bounds. Full court pass. Going to go down low. Dish it off. It was a great effort, but not going to hit. He gets his own rebound and a great basket.
Yeah, excellent offensive rebound there in order to get it back up and in, and he ties the game there. Not in a piece.
Just swing it over. Going to block that one. It's a great defensive play. Now Central's looking to move it in transition. A little behind the back pass, a little flashy there. Gets down low, not going to hit it. Because that one, the second chance is blocked, and it'll be Butler ball. Three-pointer there. That one just hits the front of the rim. And now Central going to push it. Fast break, easy layup in transition, and Central has the lead for the first time since it was 2-0.
Great transition play there by Central, and great defense there to force that Butler player into a shot beyond the three-point line.
Driving in, floater, that one's going to be tipped, it looked like, and it'll be Central ball.
Yes, also great defensive there as well.
And
now Central slowing the game down.
And you might be wondering why there's all the KDKA logos over it. This game for the Varsity is chosen as the KDKA Game of the Week. High school basketball, having a broadcast on the News Network. Very good for the school, very good for the program to be recognized like this. That one's going to be up, no good.
Yeah, absolutely. Always good to have for the Varsity guys to get some exposure.
Now Butler going to bring it up. And that exposure sometimes can lead to scholarship offers and really help elevate the team to the next level.
Absolutely, for both schools. And we hope that those scholarship offers come in for Butler and for Central Catholic.
Now Butler slowing the offense down. That one's a three-pointer from the top of the key. Can't hit it. On the ground now is a
nice
jump
hustle
ball.
There by number 3.
Possession arrow is pointed towards Butler. It will stay down here with 57 seconds remaining in the first quarter. 13-9 Central leads. Butler's going to get it under the hoop. They're swinging up. That one's going to be tipped.
Yeah, nice hustle there. Nice hustle there by number 21.
That one's going to be tipped again, and just great defense here for Central early in this game. That's a three-pointer contested. Can't, hits the top of the hoop, out of bounds, be Central ball.
Yeah, three-pointer that was, again, contested, like you said, and shot was hurried, and that's what you like to see, is that you like to see the defense forcing Butler into hurried shots, because those means that those shots are not well planned.
Now Central, with 35 seconds, looks like they're going to run their normal offense. Does not look like they're going to try to hold for the last shot. Oh, what a play there, and gets the easy lane. He just rips the ball out of the defender's hand and then lays it in.
Well-designed play there in order to get inside and get that easy lane.
Butler driving. That one layup up and good. 15-11 our score. You know, Central going to bring it up. Going to swing it over. 6 seconds, 5 seconds. Going to drive in with 3. That one's going to be tipped away. Need to get a shot off quick. And that will be time expired. As a 15-11 our score here at the end of the first quarter, and we'll be back for the start of the second quarter.
There's a bond among Central people that extends far beyond the 4 years that you spend at this wonderful institution. Should I start with a necktie? That necktie sends a message to a young person who may be immature that there's something beyond you, and this necktie is a symbol of the fact that you had better embrace that something that's bigger than you. You can't replace that. You can't quantify it. You can't draw a picture of it. I'll hear about a Pittsburgh celebrity or a national celebrity, and somebody will say, you know, he's a Central guy. And I would say, I didn't know that. As soon as that Central Catholic word comes out of somebody's mouth, there's a hollow feeling. Unless you're a Central person, you have trouble explaining what that bond is. You really do. You can say it with pride. I'm a Central guy. Still am.
And welcome back to Alumni Hall for this second quarter of this JV basketball matchup between the Central Catholic Vikings and the Butler Tornadoes. Central will get the ball to start the quarter. They lead by 4, 15-11 our score. Not a lot of fouls in that first quarter, both teams only having one, which is kind of what you like to see. Let them play there a little, but still call something.
Yeah, not a lot of stoppages at all in the first.
On the ground there, fighting for it.
In the first quarter there, so we got a nice, smooth transition of basketball there. Only a few fouls called, and
what a steal there by
a lot of timeouts. So.
Blocked in transition. Butler going to move it up the court. That one's going to be tipped away.
Yep, nice defensive play there by number 1 of Central Catholic.
It's now on the inbound defense. Butler going to slow it down from the looks of it. So they're going to try to set up a play. That's a wide open three-pointer. That one's up, no good. Rebound Butler. This is a great, good rebound there by Butler. He was going surrounded by 3 players.
And nice transition there.
Oh, and what a play in transition. Got the easy lay-in just right over his back shoulder. And the easy lay-in on the other end. 17-11 now, and that's the first basket of this second quarter. Butler going to try to get something to go. Three-pointer there. That one's up. That one's no good. Thought about shooting that one. Going to shoot that one that time. That one's no good. Is now Central going to bring it up the floor. Looks like they're going to slow the ball down. Trying to set up a play down low, wide open. And a wide open layup results in 2 points. Just a great find there.
Yeah, I don't think that was drawn up that way. I think number 2 just found himself underneath the basket down there in transition. And
yeah, I think the Butler defender switched, not knowing where to go, and he just found himself wide open. There'll be a timeout called for Butler. It'll be a 60-second timeout, and I think we'll take a break as well, and we'll be back after the timeout.
Ace, a skilled sharpshooter in their respective tradecraft. Do you have what it takes to be an ace? Located in Homestead, Pennsylvania at the Bank on 8th, Ace Axe Throwing is the place where you and your friends can throw axes, drink, have fun, and compete to become an ace. Open Monday through Sunday. Book your tickets online today at www.aceaxethrowing.com. Discover who the ace really is.
And welcome back to Alumni Hall. We are in a timeout here, and what do you think are the keys to Central maintaining this lead and sort of pushing it more out?
well, I think the big thing right now is that there's low fouls, so that's a good key. That's good to see. I think the other thing too is that they're really good on the transition right now, and as long as they stay with that, I think they maintain the lead, no problem.
Yeah, the transition game, if you can continue playing a good transition defense and transition offense, more than likely you're going to win the game.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's definitely been the key so far for them. They've been really good on the transition. It seems like they've caught Butler off guard a few times with that, and you know, Butler hasn't been able to catch up with that yet. And that's definitely been, their problem so far is that, again, here we go again with the transition.
Oh, and a great layup in transition, and as we were saying earlier, great transition. Is Butler now going to try to move it with some pace? Going to kick it out. Driving inside, going to kick out for three. One more pass, makes the extra pass. That's three-pointers up. That one's clanked off the rim and out. As Central now going to move it. Biggest lead of the game for them, 10 points right now. Butler's yet to score in this second quarter.
Yeah, Butler's been playing a perimeter game there, and unfortunately their shots have not been falling.
And that's a great three-pointer there from the corner. That one's good. Expands the lead now even more to 13.
Yeah, they've been definitely getting guys open, that's for sure, but their shots have not been falling.
Now three-pointers up, and that one's good. And Butler gets on the board for the first time in this second quarter. Cuts the lead back to 10 for Central. Central going to bring it up the floor. And now going to kick it out. Good ball movement here for Central. That's something we've seen all day. Just good job finding guys and passing. As that one's just going to be taken away, but going to take it right back.
Yeah, excellent job there on getting the ball back there.
That one's over. Thought about shooting it. Going to drive, spin move.
Yeah, that's a travel.
Going to call a travel on that. Not very hard to argue that.
No, that
Easy
was
call
pretty
there.
obvious. Yeah, I couldn't tell. It looked like he maybe wanted to pass it and then kind of realized that he couldn't and just held on to it. So
now Butler going to bring it up the floor. Going to kick it down, back out. He's going to find a man down low. That one, air ball. Now Central.
Yeah, excellent job there by 31 to keep his hand up in his face there in order to make that air ball happen.
And a great job there by Central to get a lay-in. It's sort of 24 and 31. We're fine for the ball and just ended up in 31's hands, and he gets the easy lay-in.
Yeah.
Driving in. That layup, no good. Too hard off the backboard, and now Central going to move it in transition again. Going to kick it out. Going to spin there, drives in. That one's off the backboard too hard. Just fell down. And now Central going to have to get back in transition. That one's going to be tipped away, fighting for it on the ground. Jump ball is going to be the call, I think. Possession.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to have a jump ball there.
Possession out is pointing towards Butler. Butler going to inbound it, going to kick it out. Swing it over. That three-pointer is up. That three-pointer is no good. Clanked it off the back.
Yeah,
and that
excellent
one
hustle there by
up again and another one
for Butler to get that rebound.
Going to swing it across court, driving in. Going to kick it out. Looks like Central's going to slow down the pace now. Down low to the big man. Might have tried to flop on that one a little.
Yeah, it looked like he might have embellished that a little bit there.
Now Butler going to get a basket in transition. As just under 2 minutes now remain in this first half of play. Going to drive in, swing it out, three-pointer. That one's up. That one missed everything, air ball.
Yeah, and I'm surprised that there's an urgency right now to score, considering when you're up by 10, you could probably slow it down a little bit more and select your shots a little bit better. Again, normally Central, the JV squad's a little bit better about shot selection here, so I'm surprised that they took that shot. It seemed a little rushed.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%. It doesn't seem like there's any need to play this hurry-up offense which you're trying to play.
Yeah.
As now, that's going to be a foul. Only the third foul call today with 1:17 in this first half remaining.
Yeah, they've been very disciplined when it comes to the defense here. They've been playing tight defense, but disciplined defense, which is good to see.
So now Butler going to inbound it from underneath the hoop. Gonna swing it out. Extra pass. No, that one not gonna be good. Butler still trying to slow it down here. Tight defense here by Central, denying them opportunities to get to the rim. Now they get out, kick it out, three-pointer. Actually, that's a long two, no good. Is now Central gonna move it up the floor? Now it looks like they're gonna slow it down. And now driving in. That one's up. That one is good. As now it'll be 28-16. Central leads. The undefeated JV team looking very good in this game, looking like they might still have a very well chance of keeping this undefeated streak alive.
Yeah, looking really good here in the first half. So far, aside from, a couple of things here and there, but so far, a well-oiled machine like you've seen there.
That one's going to be taken away. Indian transition, gets it to go. 30-16 our score is a great job in transition, as we keep saying. Get the fast rate buckets, and you will win the game. And now Butler, 5 seconds, 4 seconds, corner three. That one, air ball, second chance up, no good. As now Central will go into the halftime up 30-16. I'm Ryan Meredith alongside Kyle Templin. We'll be back for the start of the second half. And welcome back to Alumni Hall here for the second half of junior varsity basketball. Our score here, Central 30, Butler 16. Very nice first half, very well job in transition. What do you think about that first half, Kyle?
I mean, you can't say enough about, like we were talking about, transition. This JV squad is coached up very well by the coaches here when it comes to transition basketball. They're very well disciplined when it comes to defense. They're playing tremendous basketball when it comes to defense. Very low fouls, there in the first half. I think they only had, 3, I think, total?
Yeah, 3 total fouls, 2 on Central, 1 on Butler.
Yeah, so, I mean, both teams very well schooled here, playing, very clean basketball, if that's what you want to call it. And as far as, the key here in the game is that it's just been the transition. I mean, Butler, the other thing here is even though the score, makes it look like it's a blowout, Butler is actually playing a very good game when it comes to getting their shots in.
They just can't make any shots.
They just can't make any. Yeah, they're getting their shots that they want. They're just not hitting them.
They only had 5 points in that second quarter.
Yeah, they're playing a perimeter game, and sometimes when you play a perimeter game and you live and die by the 3, they died by the 3 there in the second quarter.
That one's going to be tipped away. And a good defensive play there by Central. It'll still be Butler ball.
Yeah, if they went on a run here, I wouldn't be surprised because they are getting their open shots.
And now Butler going to swing it out. Going to drive in, going to kick it out.
Another
wide
open
open.
shot.
Can't hit it again, and that's kind of been the story. Butler can't hit any shots. Driving in. Throws an acrobatic layup up there. Can't hit it and gets the rebound himself. That three-pointer is no good. And still Central possession. 2 offensive rebounds here for him.
Yeah, good hustle there for the offensive rebounds.
That one's still no. Make it 3 offensive rebounds. He gets fouled and go to the line for 2 free throws. This is Central's first chance at the line today.
Yeah, and that was probably, I mean, again, we talk about there's good fouls and there's bad fouls. And if you're Butler, that was probably a good foul there in the sense that you were just getting out-rebounded there, so you might as well put them at the line and see what they can do.
And he missed one, which kind of makes it worth it.
Yeah.
As the second one's up and good. Now Butler going to bring it down the floor. Going to swing it over. That one going to somehow escape the pressure. Going to kick it out. Driving in. That one's going to be tipped away and up. No good. Rebound Central.
Yeah, and again, I mean, even though that was a little bobbled going in, it was a really good high percentage shot. It just didn't seem to fall for Butler.
Going to swing it over. Other extra pass there. Deep three-pointer. That one's good.
Wow, that was a deep three-pointer.
From way downtown there. And now Butler going to bring it up. They swing it over, driving in, back out. Another pass. Thought about shooting that, but won't. Going to kick it out. Now, Butler's just going to slow it down here with 4:45 remaining here in this third quarter. 34-16 our score. Yet to score in this quarter for Butler.
Yeah, again, and they've had a couple of really good scoring opportunities there, and they just, again, they can't get the ball to get into the basket.
And now, still no shot attempt here.
Being patient, though, in order to set up their shot, which is good for them.
Step back, three-pointer, no good. And now Central going to bring up the floor. Going to kick it out. Another pass. Great ball movement and rotation here by the Central team. Going to kick it out. Thought about shooting it. Going to go down low. That pass is just going to be a tad bit over his head. But it was a good good job trying to find him down there.
Yeah, there was definitely a setup play there, it looked like. Just maybe a little bit overexcited there on the pass to get inside the key there.
And that's what you want to do there. You want to, like, put it right over so then he can spin around to get an easy layup.
Yeah, so that he's the only one that can grab it. Yeah, but unfortunately it was just a little bit too high.
Driving in. Layup is up and good, and Butler's on the board for the first time in the second half. Central going to drive up. That one's going to be a foul called there. Looks like a reach in. The Central will inbound it here, right in front of the Butler bench. Going to bring it up the floor. Going to swing it over. Back out. Good. Fancy move there. Going to go in and get it to go.
Yeah, nice crossover move there in order to get that lane opened up for himself and move inside for that basket.
Oh, that one going to be taken away.
Nice steal by 31.
Going to drive. Pull up mid-range. That one's good. And Central, biggest lead of the day, 20 points.
Yeah, this is one of those games where it seems like everything's falling for Central and not a lot's falling for Butler. That looked like that was going to be an in and out there for Central, but it ended up falling. Sometimes you have those games.
That one's going to be taken away. And in transition, going to be an open layup and hits it. A timeout, Butler. That's a smart timeout there.
Yeah,
Try to
I think so.
Your eyes. As it will be a 30-second timeout. We'll just keep it here. And Central, again, right there you saw it. Just take a pass away and go in transition for the easy layup.
Yeah, I think that the biggest thing there is that even though Butler's slowing things down, they're not getting in a hurry and everything. They're still selecting their shots. They're getting a little bit sloppy, though, when it comes to, their ball handling and everything. And I think that that's really going to be key for them moving forward here because even though, they may be behind by a lot, Central is still on their game. They're still playing full. They still got their foot on the gas. The Butler team needs to maintain their composure. They still need to play their game the way that they're playing it, and they are, but they're just getting a little bit lazy, I think, right now with being behind by so much. And I think that is a smart timeout there by the coach to be able to say, like, hey, we're still in this. We still got a lot of game left to play. Let's just make sure that we shore up our passing, And again, they play a perimeter game. So if they go on a run with three-pointers, they could very easily get back into this game in a hurry.
Yeah, and we've seen them shoot a lot of three-pointers.
Yeah.
A little too much for maybe their own good.
Yeah.
And they haven't been making them, but if they start making them, they could be back in this game in just an instant.
Exactly. And we've seen, and it's again, they've been shooting wide open three-pointers too. So they've been getting their guys open to shoot those three-pointers. So again, I could see them go on a run where they make 3, 4, in a row, and that gets them right back into this game.
And now Butler trying to get something going as they broke the timeout. They're swinging out three-pointer. That one's up. That one's good.
There we go.
As you're saying, if they make the three-pointers, they could be back into it.
Yeah.
It's 21-40 now. Central leads, 19-point lead. Now trying to drive in as he'll be fouled. That's Butler. That is the third foul on Butler this half. Central has had no fouls called on them this half.
Yeah. Yeah, again, they're getting open three-point looks, and they just haven't gotten many to fall. But if they can get so many in a row to fall, I mean, we're talking about a different ball game then.
And 2 minutes here to go in this third quarter. That's a three-pointer. They come right back at you with three-pointer.
Excellent shot there by number 24, also wide open.
And if Central can do that, just come right back at you and just counter the exact thing what you can do, it makes it impossible to come back.
It does. It makes it tough. But if you're Butler, you got to stick with the game that you're playing. You can't worry about that.
Driving in. That'll be a charge call and going the other way.
That was a definite charge.
So that'll be their fourth foul of the half. 3 away from the bonus now for Central. Minute 39 remaining.
And Butler with the press. Smart.
Yeah, you saw it somewhat in the first half. It was like it seemed like every 5 possessions or so they'd put on the press. But I think they just got to be constant with it from here out. Try to create plays. I think the risk reward would be better if you try to force turnovers than maybe an open layup in transition. Because that's a three-pointer, no good. Rebound Central. That one's up. He's going to
good
be fouled.
hustle there.
And he'll go to the line. 2 shots.
Good hustle, good hustle. And I like the hustle there by number 21 going over there to make sure that he gets his teammate back up.
Yeah, something you see in the Centrals where definitely a family, brotherhood, some might say, to help each other out no matter what happens.
Yeah, no, it's good to see.
That free throw is good. His first one is made. So it was a 23-point lead, trying to make it a 24. That one hit almost every part of the rim, but doesn't go in. Now Butler in transition. Going to kick it out. Swing over. Driving in. Layup. That one is good. And one. And what an effort there by the Butler player.
That was a tremendous effort there in order for him not only to draw that foul, but to also get the and one there by number 14. Tremendous effort.
And we didn't have fouls early in the game, but here they're coming now.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I think that now that we're getting later in the game, you're going to start to see a little bit tighter defense getting played here. So.
And now Central going to try to move it down the floor here, slow it down. 1 minute and 3 seconds remaining in this third quarter. Ten wins in a row is hard for anyone to do, and this is what Central looks like they're going to get to. 10-0 to start out their season for the JV squad. And it's something very impressive as that layup's up and good.
Yeah, 10 wins in a row is impressive in any sport, and especially in basketball, no less. So, yeah, it's an impressive feat, for this team if they can get to that. And
three-pointer there, that one's good.
And they're certainly on pace right now to do that.
This is just a miscommunication there. So just throws it out of bounds.
Looks like there was a miscommunication there. They sorted out between themselves there, and Butler looks like they're going to take advantage of the turnover here.
And, of course, don't go anywhere after this game is over. Because, of course, the Varsity will be playing after. And that game, very highly anticipated. 2 of the best teams in the Whippeal facing off tonight.
Yeah.
But 23 seconds remaining here in this third quarter. That three-pointer's up. That one is no good. Rebound Central. 16 seconds now. It now looks like they're going to hold for the final shot. 10 seconds.
Yeah, they got time. They don't.
Going to kick it out. 5 seconds. One more. Going to have to shoot it at some point, as that one's just going to be taken away. Tipped away, and no shot gets up. As 46-27 will be our score entering the fourth quarter, and we'll be back for that start of the fourth quarter.
Ace, a skilled sharpshooter in their respective tradecraft. Do you have what it takes to be an ace? Located in Homestead, Pennsylvania at the Bank on 8th, Ace Axe Throwing is the place where you and your friends can throw axes, drink, have fun, and compete to become an ace. Open Monday through Sunday. Book your tickets online today at www.aceaxethrowing.com. Discover who the ace really is.
And welcome back to Alumni Hall for this final quarter of action here. Our score 46-27. Central leads the Butler Tornadoes. Of course, been a very well played game, very fundamental basketball played by Central.
Yeah, basically all around great game here played by the JV squad here of the Vikings. And, a lot can be said about Butler here. They're not playing a bad game when it comes fundamentally here. They're just not hitting the shots that they have.
Yeah, the aim of the game is to get shots in the basket, and they just haven't been able to do that today.
Yeah, as far as fundamentals, though, I mean, you know.
It's great play there. So good, in fact, he actually loses his shoe.
Yeah, you don't see that a lot. Butler, you know, when we talk about Butler, we talk about, you know, good ball movement, you know. They're patient whenever they set up their shots. They get guys open when they need to, and they get wide open shots when they need to. It's just those shots aren't falling, and that's what the scoreboard is reflecting.
Now Butler going to move it up the floor. Going to cross over. Going to try to find something. That one's going to be tipped away. It's going to be out of bounds off of Central. Butler will remain in possession. And of course, Central only has 8 guys on this JV team, which makes it even more impressive. Not a lot of depth, and you can even continue to win as they are.
Yeah, not a lot of depth, which means a lot of hustle out on the court. And you're right, to be able to cruise to 10 wins with a short bench is actually even more impressive.
That three-pointer's up. That one's no good. He's going to somehow keep it in bounds there, on his own rebound after the missed three-pointer. That three-pointer's up. That one's also no good.
Yeah, unfortunately, they just can't get much to fall into that basket.
And in transition, easy layup. And Central's just making those easy layups in transition, and meanwhile, Butler can't buy a basket.
No, they can't, unfortunately. Sometimes you just have those games in basketball. I mean, I hate to say it. I mean, there's plenty of, you know, if you've ever played basketball, you know, even some of the best players have had games where, you know, they just can't buy a basket.
Yeah, a lot of MU players sometimes can't make a basket.
Yeah.
Comes out.
You just chalk it up to the, you know, you play the game the next game and you have a better night. That's just how it goes.
Now Central committed the foul there. It'll be 2 shots from the line for Butler.
One of my favorite sports lines is actually from a movie, and it's Billy Bob Thornton in the remake of the Bad News Bears, and he says, sometimes you can love a game as much as you want, but the game just sometimes won't love you back. And that's sometimes when it happens with basketball, when you can just do everything right and just the baskets just don't come.
But both of those free throws do come for them. It's now going to be out of bounds there. Butler going to get possession, as they do make the three-pointer there, which is interesting because it was out of bounds and it doesn't count.
Yeah. Yeah.
Going to kick it out. Butler looks like they're going to slow down the pace, as that one's just going to be tipped away. And Central's done an amazing job of just denying shots in the interior. That one, floater's up and good. Now Central going to bring it down the floor.
Nice
swing it
crossover
over.
pass.
Yes, great job, really. And just going to be a sloppy turnover there. And going to be a foul called. That's only Central's 3rd. Needing 4 more to get into the bonus. It's going to be a timeout call for Central. I think this is actually their first timeout used today.
Yeah, I think you're right about that, Ryan. I think it is their first timeout today. They haven't really needed much of a reason.
It will be a 60-second timeout, and we will take a break here, too.
At Central Catholic, being connected takes on a deeper meaning. Since 1927, these hallowed hallways have been responsible for connecting young men and forging everlasting values. At Central Catholic, being connected means being part of a brotherhood. Men who may come from different backgrounds and have different interests, but men who share a fundamental connection, the Central Catholic connection.
Ace, a skilled sharpshooter in their respective tradecraft. Do you have what it takes to be an ace? Located in Homestead, Pennsylvania at the Bank on 8th, Ace Axe Throwing is the place where you and your friends can throw axes, drink, have fun, and compete to become an ace. Open Monday through Sunday. Book your tickets online today at www.aceaxethrowing.com. Discover who the ace really is.
And welcome back to Alumni Halls. It's taken away by Central, going in transition. Sort of weird angle shot, can't hit it, but Central does get the rebound. It looks a little slow down. Uses some of this clock here. Up big lead. Don't want any sort of miracles to happen for Butler to come back.
Yeah, I mean, it's quite the lead there, 19 points.
And they're going to take it away now in transition. Layup is good. Just swing it over. Now Central going to move up the floor. Now Central going to go over. Driving in. Layup is up. That one is good, and what a basket there. And that makes it 54-33 with just over 4 minutes to go.
Yeah, nice, comfortable lead there.
So that one, no good, but he's going to get fouled. Go to the line for 2 shots. And once again, we would like to apologize. We don't have any rosters for these JV teams. Sometimes they're hard to come by, and unfortunately, we do not have any rosters, so we do apologize for that. As Central will make 2 substitutions here. 2 new players checking on the floor. Now the second one's up, and the second one, no good. Central gonna look to move the ball up the court. Looks like they're gonna slow down the play here. Try to use up some of this clock here as it goes down low. Gonna kick it out. Gonna kick it out again. Thought about shooting that. Gonna shoot that one as he drives in. Gonna miss it, and now Butler gonna move it up the floor.
Yeah, nice rebound there by number 32 for Butler.
Oh, and what a save to keep it in bounds there, too. Now Central in transition. We've talked about how good this transition game is. Can they get another basket? They cannot, as they're just going to slow it down. Wide open three-pointer. No one even wants to guard him as he's going to miss it.
Yeah, I don't even think he wanted to shoot that, but he was so wide open that I think that he just had to. So.
There's going to be a foul called on Central as Butler will get it with 3:17 to go.
Yeah, I think originally he just wanted to pass that, but I think he was like, if you're just going to give me the shot, I'm just going to take it.
Butler will inbound it. Going to bring up the floor. Just swing it over. Going to drive in. That one's going to be taken away.
Nice steal.
Oh, and trying to get a little fancy with a lead pass there. Can't hit it.
Got a little sloppy there on the transition.
Thought about shooting that. Going to shoot that one, though. That one three-pointer is good.
Yeah.
Going to cut the lead down with 2:45 to go. And the press just going to throw it directly to him. Another three-pointer. That one missed everything, air ball. So that one's going to be out of bounds. It'll be, they're going to say it's out of bounds off of Central. Hard angle to see it from our point of view.
Yeah, tough from our angle to see.
The official had a great point of view. Made the right call there. Is now Butler going to inbound it from underneath the hoop. Going to go three-pointer. That one's up. That one is in and out. No good. Is now Central. Need to get it across half court. Going to kick it out. Going to slow this down. Use up some clock. Going to kick it over. Another pass. Down low. Easy lay-in. Gets it to go.
Nice play set up there. Very nice.
54-36. Central leads. And now 2 minutes to go in this game. Going to swing it over. Going to drive in. She's going to be fouled. That one's going to be an and one. What a basket there on the and
that
one.
That was very athletic move there by number 14. Not only to get inside there, but kind of a sky hook there. You don't see that a lot in basketball anymore.
No, but pulling it out of the bag of tricks for that basket.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
That free throw is going to be good.
So no students in the student section yet. Is there a theme night tonight?
There is. The student section theme for tonight is jersey theme, so expect to see
Oh, okay.
a wide variety of jerseys, from basketball jersey, football jersey, maybe a couple hockey jerseys in there.
Okay.
As Central gets a basket. Who knows? Maybe we'll see a McCutcheon jersey with him returning to Pittsburgh.
I hope so.
Signing a one-year deal with the Pirates.
I hope so. I know that the fans are excited about that. I'm sure that the McCutcheon family is excited to be back in the area.
That one's going to be out of bounds off of Butler. Central will get it. Minute 30 to go, 90 seconds.
Yeah, had I have known, I would have worn a jersey myself.
Now Central going to inbound it. Going to bring it up the court. Just going to slow it down here. They did put even good ball movement here towards the end of the game, and you've seen that all day as they find the open man down low for the easy lay-in to make it 58.
Yep.
And that's something they've done well all day. The ball movement has just been overwhelmingly superior, as looks like Butler's going to call a 30-second timeout. Just
Interesting.
I think it's a timeout just to throw some guys who don't usually get into the game. Yeah, and that's exactly what it's going to be.
I gotcha. That makes sense.
Get some playing time for those guys who
Sure.
don't usually play. Going to get it. Going to drive in, kick it out. That one's up. That one's no good. Rebound's going to be by Butler. Going to get their own rebound. It's going to be a blocking foul there. This will be 1-1 now with 51 seconds to go. Is now Butler going to get the ball at the line. First free throw is no good, and the 1-1 going to deny opportunity.
Nice hustle there by number 3 in order to get the rebound.
And now Central going to bring it up. Looks like they might slow it down. I wouldn't be surprised if they just hold it until the end.
Yeah, it makes sense.
No shot clock, no need to worry about the time. But from the looks of it, that doesn't look like their plan, at least. Looks like they're trying to drive it inside. They're trying to get the 60. Can't get it to go. As they're going to bring it up the floor now, Butler. That one's going to be taken away. Nope. Back, nope. Yep, it is going to be taken away. A lot of back and forth there.
Yeah.
Transition. Going to get it, and they'll get to 60.
It looked like they were trying to foul there, but the ref wasn't going to give them the opportunity.
3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second, and the buzzer. This game will be over. Our final score, Central 60, Butler 39. Very much well played here by the Vikes. The JV team moves to 10-0 on the season, and something very much to be impressed by and to feel accomplished for these players.
To them.
And we'll be right back after a little bit of a break here for the varsity matchup. I'm Ryan Maris alongside Kyle Temple. We'll see you in a minute.
And welcome to Alumni Hall. My name is Kyle Temple, and next to me is Ryan Meredith. We have a packed house tonight. The fleet is in full effect, the student section. It is Jersey night tonight. We have so much to talk about tonight, Ryan. For one, there's a storm brewing tonight as the Butler Golden Tornado is here tonight, and they're going to bring a power-packed offense here tonight. How are the Central Catholic Vikings going to be able to contain this offense?
Well, they got to play to their game. That's something they've kind of struggled to do all year, to play to their game of trying to get outside, get some buckets, take time, do tempo, and Central wins the tip there. And they need to do. Last time we saw them here at home was a very disappointing loss to Seneca Valley. Just looked out of sorts from the start. And, of course, trying to make a revenge game here. They won against Newcastle at Newcastle last time as DePlanty makes the first basket of the game.
Excellent basket by DePlanty there, and good start here by the Vikings. Butler now, number 5, they're bringing it up the court, and that is Madden Clement. Good ball movement there. DePlanty right now on excellent defensive play there by DePlanty to keep them honest there on the perimeter. Good ball movement here by Butler early on. Butler keeping it around the perimeter. Shot up by Butler.
Rebound by Butler.
Yeah, rebound by Butler. Moving it in.
Central is definitely winning the height advantage today. Butler has a very small team, tallest player only being 6'3", while Central has a handful of guys above 6'3".
Yeah, they do have a height advantage here, but everything I've heard and seen about this Butler team is it's speed, speed, speed.
Cole Sullivan down low gets it to go.
Yes. Right now, it looks like Central Catholic is playing to their strengths, and right now their strength is, like you said, height and power under the basket.
It's taken away there by one of the best players in all the Whippeal, Dante DePlanty. Gets it, can't hit that.
No, he can't. And DePlanty, we found out, scored his 1,000th point in his last game. One of only a few players in the past 10 years to be wearing the Central Catholic blue and gold to be able to do that. Congratulations to him.
How about the only player in the last 10 years for Central to do that?
How about that? Great, great, great accomplishment there for Dante, and we wish him and his family congratulations on that. DePlanty bringing up the ball here. Great hustle here so far by the Central Catholic Vikings.
Wilkerson kicks down low to Shibwe. Shibwe can't get it to go.
No, he can't, but good inside move there by Shibwe, playing his game, inside power basketball.
As Dante's going to inbound it from underneath the baseline.
Inbound pass there to Shibwe, kicks it back out to Peyton Wayner. Wayner kicks it back out to DePlanty. DePlanty crossover move to get back inside, back out to Wayner.
Over to Sullivan. Sullivan, what a basket.
Power move by Sullivan on the inside there. Again, Vikings playing power basketball against this speed team by Butler.
It's 6-0 start here. 3 straight two-pointers too.
Butler still struggling to find their first shot.
Butler likes to score a lot of points. They average 68 points per game, but haven't got a basket yet.
And there it is, a three-pointer. Nice open shot there by them. And we're looking to see probably a lot of that. They're going to try to move a lot to get those guys open from the perimeter. DePlanty moving inside and gets it to go inside. Great screen there by Shibwe in order to make that lane open.
And that play right there by Dante is one of the reasons why he has multiple Division I offers to play this game of basketball.
Yeah, excellent move. Move inside there. Wide open shot there by number 11.
Three-pointer's no good.
Ryan Porch.
Is wide open down low. Cole Sullivan, a little bit of contact, still gets it to go.
And way to go for Cole Sullivan there to wait on the shot there. Good patience there for him. Don't hurry the shot. He had plenty of time and even tried to draw the foul there. Excellent play by him.
And Sullivan has 6 early points as he just throws the ball out of bounds. And Coach Urso is fired up about that. It's timeout, Butler.
Yeah, mistake there by Donovan Carney there as he was playing there in a timeout there. So it looks like that is a full minute timeout. So we are going to go ahead and go to commercial. We'll be right back.
There's a bond among Central people that extends far beyond the 4 years that you spend at this wonderful institution. Should I start with the necktie? That necktie sends a message to a young person who may be immature that there's something beyond you, and this necktie is a symbol of the fact that you had better embrace that something that's bigger than you. You can't replace that. You can't quantify it. You can't draw a picture of it. I'll hear about a Pittsburgh celebrity or a national celebrity, and somebody will say, you know, he's a Central guy. And I would say, I didn't know that. As soon as that Central Catholic word comes out of somebody's mouth, there's a hollow feeling. Unless you're a Central person, you have trouble explaining what that bond is. You really do. You can say it with pride. I'm a Central guy. Still am.
Welcome back to Alumni Hall. My name's Kyle Templin. Next to me is Ryan Meredith, and we have the Central Catholic Vikings up 10-3 so far on the Golden Tornado of Butler.
And thanks a lot to that man right there, number 24, Cole Sullivan. He has 6 early points. Ashibwe would go to the line for 2 free throws.
Yeah, they've been going to Sheedway down low quite a bit. Again, playing that power basketball down low so far is what we've seen. And that's been their strength because, again, coming up against this Golden Tornado team, this team is fast, they're quick, and they play the perimeter. But against Central Catholic knows they have the power inside game. There's no way that the Golden Tornado can match that up down low.
Ashibwe makes the first free throw, and the second one is up, and that one's good as well.
Inbounded there by the Golden Tornado. Bringing it up is number 0.
Deep three-pointer. My God, that's from way downtown.
That was way downtown there by number 5, Madden Clement. Bringing it back up as Peyton Wayner. Wayner moving inside, kicks it back out.
Randy's three-pointer got blocked there.
It was, but he followed it back up, gets his own rebound.
And 8 points now for Cole Sullivan.
Sullivan right now is a man possessed. He is en fuego, on fire. Every time he touches the ball, he seems to be able to make a basket.
And DeBubba, what a play to keep that ball in bounds by DeBubba Shibwe.
Excellent hustle. Bringing it up right now is Wilkerson. Passes it over to Peyton Wayner. Inside now to Sullivan, the man with the hot hand. And
blocking foul, 2 free throws.
Almost had the and one as well.
Yes, and now Cole Sullivan with a chance for 10 points early here. 14-3 is our score, and you couldn't hope for a better start if you were Coach Ursa.
3.5 minutes in, and you couldn't have told me that Cole Sullivan has a chance at 10 points. This is crazy. He's having one heck of a game.
He misses the free throw, though. And this isn't a bad Butler team either. They're 11-2 on the year, 2-1 in league play.
And high scoring.
And they average 68 points per game and only allow 56. So they're a very, very good basketball team as Cole misses both free throws. Butler looking to slow down the pace, it looks like.
Yeah, a very long 3 attempt again.
These are very long three-pointers they're taking.
Yeah, well, it looks like what's going on, Ryan, is they can't, even on the perimeter, it looks like they can't get anything even close to the line, so they're having to back up further in order to get their shots in. Excellent defense here by the Central Catholic Vikings. Butler can inbound the ball.
Oh, and that's off of Butler. DeBubba tipped it right at the Butler defender who's just standing there out of bounds.
Excellent play there by Sheedway. Peyton Wayner will inbound to DePanty. DePanty will bring the ball up as he normally does.
The Central will get another chance to extend this lead.
Back over to Wayner. Wayner will test the inside. Back to DePanty.
DePanty thought about shooting that.
Passes it over to Christensen. Now back to DePanty.
Randy,
Wilkerson.
deep three-pointer. That one no good. DePanty gets a three-pointer, pulls instantly and drills it.
And
what
has
a
something
play.
to say about it, too.
It's like as soon as his hands touched the ball was already up. Just an amazingly
drives
quick
for the
release.
basket for Butler and puts it in.
And Butler gets their second basket of the day now.
17-5 now.
Randy.
Rare turnover, and he gets it back to DePanty. DePanty drives inside.
He gets it to
Excellent
go.
finger roll. Wow.
And what a
Very
play.
athletic move.
And that's why he is so good. He can just do stuff and you expect him not to be able to.
Braylon Littlejohn.
Oh, his
Shot is up.
DePanty and Sheepay were sort of fighting for their own rebound. Same team, friendly
Yeah,
fire a bit
rare
there.
mix up there. Butler gets the rebound back, drives inside. That looks like that is, couldn't tell if that was going to be a foul or a travel. That was really close.
This will be a foul called, as there'll be 2 shots for Butler.
And that foul, that's going to put Madden Clement to the line, number 5 for Butler. Clement is a senior.
That one's no good there.
And this is his second time going to the line today.
As Pat Newell checks into the game now. Newell, Christian, Shibwe, Wayner, and DePanty all in the game for Central.
Yeah, sticking with the big line. I like it. So Clement drains the second one. DePanty brings it up the court. Back over to Peyton Wayner. Back to DePanty. Tommy Christensen back over to DePanty.
And this is a good job by Central, just controlling the tempo. Make Butler play your game.
Yeah, especially with the team as quick as Butler. Control the ball as much as you can. Tommy Christensen from the corner.
It's going to be a foul called there on Wayner, which I think that's kind of a smart call there to foul him. Stop the transition, allow your guys to get back on defense, and don't allow an easy, fast, great basket.
Yeah, especially when that's Butler's game. Their transition, fast break. Slow them down. So Donovan Carney brings the ball up. Carney back to Littlejohn.
Butler, good ball movement right now. Deep three-pointer. That's good.
And drains it. That is Donovan Carney, and he just drained a deep three-pointer to bring Butler within 10.
Butler,
19 to 10.
Butler loving their deep three-pointers early in this game. Down low to Shibwe. He's going to be ripped out of his hands and sort of pushed down as well.
Yeah, he did not like that.
It's an open layup, and the Butler fans are going to love that one.
Yeah, they are. DePanty bringing the ball back up court. This is where, again, Central Catholic needs to just ball control. It looked like Sheedway down low didn't expect that pass, and it looks like that's why he got it ripped out of his hands. Tommy Christensen with the back over to DePanty. Keeping the ball on the perimeter is smart. Only pass it inside whenever you need to. At this point, you have control of the game.
From this, looks like they're trying to hold for the last shot.
25 seconds left. Why not?
Which is a great call because don't allow Butler to take any momentum.
Yeah. Yeah, you have all the momentum right now. Might as well hold on to it. Tommy Christensen with the ball.
Is now they've held the ball for 40 seconds. Deep three-pointer. No good.
DePanty, DeBaba inside.
Oh, and Tommy, from the looks of it, just getting mugged over there in the corner.
Yeah. Gets back up.
This will be inbound for Central. 5.3 seconds to go.
And the foul was called on that.
As DeBubba checks out. And Cole Sullivan checks in. Pat Newell, corner three, drills it. And a full and a half court heave, gonna miss it.
All right, so 22 to 11. Your Central Catholic Vikings are on top, and we will be back for the second quarter right after this.
At Central Catholic, being connected takes on a deeper meaning. Since 1927, these hallowed hallways have been responsible for connecting young men and forging everlasting values. At Central Catholic, being connected means being part of a brotherhood. Men who may come from different backgrounds and have different interests, but men who share a fundamental connection, the Central Catholic connection.
Welcome back to Alumni Hall. My name's Kyle Templin. Next to me is Ryan Meredith. And so far, Ryan, the Central Catholic Vikings have been able to tame the storm of the Golden Tornado coming in here to Alumni Hall.
Yeah, and just been a great job by Central by playing defense and getting shots on the other end. That's a deep three-pointer.
Yeah, and we're seeing a lot of those from the Golden Tornado because Central Catholic has been doing, like you said, such an excellent job of defending not just the key, but even the perimeter. So excellent defense here by Central Catholic.
And this lead is partly because of that man right there, Cole Sullivan, who gets into double digits with that basket. Is 10 points.
Central Catholic has definitely been playing big basketball, big, strong, hard in the paint basketball, and Butler has no answer for it down low because they just don't have the size.
Is Pat Newell going to be called on the foul? That is his first of the game. That's only Central's third foul of the day.
And I'll tell you what, though, I like this, though. Instead of this run and shoot offense that Butler wants to play, you slow them down, and if you have to, you put them at the line. So right now, this is number 4 at the line, Aiden Davis for Butler.
As Davis makes the first free throw.
Fleet doing their job there.
Yes, making a lot of noise,
Yes.
trying to distract him from
Yes.
making the free throw.
Yes, doing their job. DePanti bringing the ball up the court.
He has 9 points today.
Yep. Excellent screen there by Wayner.
Newell, another corner three. Can't hit that one. Rebound by Tommy Christian, though.
Yeah. Excellent rebound there by Tommy Christian. Christian a little bit in trouble over there. Wayner back over to DePanti.
Central just slowing this down, and I really like that.
Absolutely, absolutely. This is the best way to contain this team.
That's a deep three-pointer. That one is no good.
Yeah, over the backboard there. So turnover there, but
As
the
Wilkerson,
best part I love about that play is the time that they took off the clock, Ryan.
yes, if you can't win the game if you don't have the ball.
Absolutely, absolutely.
As Randy Wilkerson checks in for Payne Wayner.
Aiden Davis bringing the ball up the court for Butler. And again, excellent defense at the top right now at the perimeter.
As that one's up. Barely gets it to the rim.
Excellent transition here. Oh,
As Sullivan
lost the
just gets
ball.
pickpocketed from behind.
Nice offense, nice rebound there.
Good defense here in
By Patrick
transition
Newell.
for Butler in the last couple possessions.
Yeah, and that's where they become dangerous. Tommy Christensen from the corner.
And bang,
And
TK
drains it.
drilling the three. And timeout Butler.
Timeout by Butler, and again, that's a solid timeout if you're the coach, because again, you want to stop that momentum. You know, 27-13, you're looking at it and you're saying to yourself, what can we do to get our team back into this? And that is going to be a full timeout. So let's go ahead and take a break, and we'll be back here shortly. 27-13, Central Catholic Vikings on top.
Ace, a skilled sharpshooter in their respective tradecraft. Do you have what it takes to be an ace? Located in Homestead, Pennsylvania at the Bank on 8th, Ace Axe Throwing is the place where you and your friends can throw axes, drink, have fun, and compete to become an ace. Open Monday through Sunday. Book your tickets online today at www.aceaxethrowing.com. Discover who the ace really is.
And welcome back to Alumni Hall. My name is Kyle Templin. This is Ryan Meredith. 27-13, Central Catholic Vikings are on top over the Butler Golden Tornado. Ryan, and what can you say so far?
What happened right there? Great defense by Central. They've been denying opportunities at the hoop. They've been guarding the three-pointer very well, just not allowing open shots. I think that's the key why Central is leading this game by 14.
Yeah, not only that, but I think the other thing I think also is that this seems to be like a team that has finally found their identity. And their
Sullivan
identity
again.
is big-time basketball.
And Cole Sullivan is playing out of his mind right now. 12 points for him today.
Yeah, I think the shift in the focus of playing basketball big time inside the paint like that, having your power guys down low against the smaller team is definitely the key so far to the success of this team.
Three-pointer there, no good. Rebound, Dante.
Dante brings the ball back up the court.
Oh, and Dante getting hugged down the court, no foul called. Tommy, corner three, can't hit it. And guess who gets the rebound in the basket?
He is having one heck of a game. 14 points so far for Cole Sullivan.
And what a play there by Cole Sullivan, get the offensive rebound and go back up with a basket. It's contested shot there by Cole Sullivan. He's doing it all today.
Yeah, he's all over the court.
Randy thought about shooting that one. Randy scored 33 points in a game in December by shooting 15 three-pointers and making 11 of them.
Yeah,
He's a
that
deadly
is crazy.
three-point
That
shooter.
is some Steph Curry type numbers right there.
Sullivan back
And
out.
there he is.
Wilkerson, three-pointer, drills it.
Nails it. Couldn't have been any perfect more of a shot. That is crazy.
He's one of the best shooters in Western Pennsylvania.
Well, there's no doubt about it. Long three attempted there by number 5.
And they can't counter.
Madden Clement, senior from Butler, and it does not go.
As this 21-point lead isn't, I don't think what anyone could
And he
have
comes
expected.
back and strips the ball from Dante. And he's going to, I thought he was going to shoot the three there.
It's going to be a blocking foul. Interesting there. Looked like he had his feet set.
Yeah, I think Cole on that one got done dirty on that one. From my angle, it looked like he had his feet set too, but again, sometimes we don't see what the officials see.
As
Painter
Wayner checks in for Tommy Christian. And Brady Selinsky also checks in. So going small ball here for Central in the last 3 minutes of the half.
And I think that's okay because, again, the defense has been solid and you still have the Baba down there, down low.
And Butler isn't that tall either, so
yeah,
you can still have a height advantage, it seems like. An acrobatic shot. Can't hit it, gets his own rebound. Oh, they're going to call a carry there.
And that's interesting. They call that on Dante.
Yeah, very interesting that.
Okay. So foul called on DePanty. Butler retains possession.
Kick ball on Shebay.
Good job by Sheedway, though, to break up that play. Big presence down there. Butler moves the ball around. Trying to find their shot still.
It's Butler. Another deep three-pointer. That one short-armed it, no good.
Wayner with the rebound, brings it up. Kicks it over to Randy.
Three-pointer, Randy Wilkerson drills it and turns around right in the Butler's traveling section's face.
Again, Butler. And I don't know what you do if you're Butler at this point other than the only thing you can do, and that's just to keep the momentum from swinging.
Just utter domination by the Vikes here early.
Yeah, and again, I think we'll just keep it here for this one. I mean, it's 37-13. And again, it's Butler. This is what we said about the JV game, too. Butler is finding shots for open guys. It's just they're not falling. The other problem, too, is that the Central Catholic Vikings are hitting almost every shot that they're taking.
Yeah.
It's insane, the percentage. I mean, we don't keep stats like that here, but I would have to say that the percentage of shooting right now is somewhere in the low 90s.
Yes, it's incredible. Even the three-pointers are dropping.
Yeah, which normally, you expect to hit, if you're lucky, you expect to hit about half of those.
Yeah.
Right? And that's a good night. But we're seeing even the three-pointers are hitting high percentage for Central Catholic right now. And that's, if you're on the other side of that, if you're on the other bench in Butler, I mean, that's defeating right now because they're hitting everything, and you're not hitting anything at the bottom of the net right now. Butler right now bringing up the ball up court. Donovan Carney bringing the ball up. Golden Tornado trying to get some points on the board.
It's the Vikes defense just relentless out here.
37-13, Central Catholic leading.
And that's a fade away from the thing, and that's what they're causing, awkward shots.
Yeah, and that was a good shot. That was a good shot, though. That fadeaway was not a bad shot.
It's Brady Selinsky with the ball, kicks it over to Wayner. Going
down low.
And to Bubba.
Again, good patience by Sheedway there. Puts the shot up, high percentage shot. Now it's 39-13. 13 points for a team that averages, what did you say, Ryan?
68 points they average, which is just a ton of points for high school basketball.
Wow.
Just getting shut down today. That's a three-pointer there. That one, no good.
And no good, yeah. And again, not a bad shot. Just could not get it to go. DePanti
three-pointer in transition, couldn't hit it. When great defense there by QB1, Peyton Wayner.
Peyton Wayner, excellent hustle there in order to break up that play early on there. Ball inbounded to Little John. Little John brings the ball up the court.
Down low.
Tornado trying to get some more points on the board, trying to get something rolling here before they go into the half.
That three-pointer's up. That one is no good.
It looks like they're going to get over the back, and I think that's going to get called on Dante, which he is not pleased about.
Yes, but that's only Dante's first foul, so no need to worry even about foul trouble. As one more foul puts Butler in the bonus, though.
Ball inbounded by Butler. Butler, if you're Butler right now, you got just over a minute. You want to build some sort of momentum before you go into the half here so that you have something to hold on to come out in the second half.
And that was an intimidating spot to inbound the ball right there.
Yes. So right now, and they're very disciplined about their shot selection.
Yeah, they're trying to take shots, just can't make any.
And there you go, good mid-range shot. Nice shot there by Little John. He puts it up and in. That's 4 points on the day for him.
Is Dante going to bring up the four? And the question is, will they try to hold for last shot like they did last time? They used 40 seconds.
I would think you do. I mean, they've been pretty good about that.
Looks like they're not.
Drives inside.
Dante fouled. He'll go to the line for two. He has 9 points on the day. Has a chance to make it 11.
Yep, chance to go into double digits here, which he's, pretty used to. 1,000 points for his career. Insanely impressive.
First Central player in over 10 years.
Yeah.
One of the best Central players ever to come through this program.
Yeah, I can't speak enough about how a privilege it's been to call his games. I mean, he's a very impressive kid when it comes to athletic ability. Just the nicest kid in the world, too.
As he missed the first free throw.
Ton of talent. Any college program would be happy to have this kid.
Yes, and he has multiple offers from Radford and North Florida, just to name two of the offers he has. As he checks out of the game now.
Well, he's going to get a much-needed rest.
This seems sort of like a defensive lineup here with 30 seconds.
Sure.
That's a three-pointer. Blocked a three-pointer.
Wow.
And when you're 6'7", you can do that.
And that was very much shades of Dikembe Mutombo there, where he blocked that right into the stands. Wow.
Just saying no to that shot.
Wow, right into the stands.
Down low. Air ball.
And Sheedway comes up with a rebound.
Is Randy in transition. Pull-up three. Couldn't hit it. 3 seconds. Need to get a shot off.
Yeah, Butler trying to get their shot off.
That one's no good.
And no good. Well,
dominant first half by Central.
15. I would have never thought I'd be saying that. Central Catholic Vikings up 40-15 over the Golden Tornado.
This is an 11-2 team just getting outplayed.
Yeah. Yeah, wrangled the tornado coming in. Let's see if they can crush the storm in the second half here. We'll be back.
At Central Catholic, being connected takes on a deeper meaning. Since 1927, these hallowed hallways have been responsible for connecting young men and forging everlasting values. At Central Catholic, being connected means being part of a brotherhood. Men who may come from different backgrounds and have different interests, but men who share a fundamental connection, the Central Catholic connection.
Welcome back to Alumni Hall. My name's Kyle Templin. Next to me is Ryan Meredith. And Ryan, we would like for this time just before the game starts to highlight pretty much the sixth man out on the court for every game, the Fleet,
the Central Catholic section. The Central Catholic student section, a.k.a. the Fleet, really one of the most intimidating student sections in all of Western Pennsylvania.
I would say so. I mean, I would put our student section up against just about any student section in the WPIAL, probably in the state. Not only is it intimidating, but I have to admit, the theme nights are amazing.
Yes, everyone follows the theme. You kind of get yelled at if you don't follow the theme entering, and which sort of pressures guys into following the theme, and they come loud and ready to cheer on the Vikes. It's really impressive of what they do night in and night out. No matter if it's like a Tuesday night or if it's a Friday night where you don't have class all day, it's comes out, supports the guys. It's really Central Catholic. One of their mottos is brotherhood, and it really shows the support of the brotherhood to come out and support your fellow brothers.
It's jersey night tonight, and when you told me that, I was thinking, a lot of Pens jerseys, a lot of Steeler jerseys. I mean, there's a wide variety of jerseys here tonight. It's amazing.
We got everything from college basketball all the way up NFL, anything you name it. It's out there.
Yeah, it's tremendous. I love it. So congratulations to the Fleet on their successful jersey night tonight. And we are back in action. Central Catholic Vikings up 40-15 over the Butler Tornado. And Butler right now with the ball, trying to get back into this game, Ryan.
And that first half by Central was just almost perfect, down to every last detail. It was just everything that could go right for Central went right for Central and just resulted in this to be 40-15.
Yeah, and for Central, obviously they want to carry that momentum over into the second half here. For Butler, I mean, they want really to be able to get shots like that one right there to drop, and it's just not happening right now for them. It seems like they're getting their shots open, but they're just not getting them to drop.
And to Bubba, he's just too big for this team. He's 3 inches, actually 4 inches taller than any other player for Butler.
Yeah, he's a force down there in the paint, and they have no answer for him. There's just no answer for anyone down there to be able to stop him.
And now Central just letting Butler hear it.
And DeBaba just takes that right out of the air.
It's Pat Newell. And one. That's not Pat Newell. That's the man who's been playing well all day. Cole Sullivan and one basket. He has 16 on the day. And what a basket by a man who's also a very good football player. A 6A Player of the Year finalist. He didn't win the award, but he was a finalist up there. Only defensive player to be up there, too.
Hey, again, I remember him playing. Again, Rick and I also call the football games. We remember calling his number a lot, and he is a tremendous athlete all the way around, just like Peyton Wayner, who's also out there right now.
And you can't find a tougher kid, too.
And there's the Panty with the
transition
and easy lay-in.
So
and DePanty with 12 on the game.
Kind of a half dunk there by DePanty as he got up there and just didn't touch any of the rim, as that's just swatted away.
Wow, that was all. I hate to say this because this is high school basketball, but that was almost insulting by DeBaba. He swatted that, and back in the day, we used to have a saying in basketball called "in your face," and that was "in your face." He swatted that right back into the defender's face, and that was something else.
Sullivan trying to find Shibwe in camp.
And that looked like a travel to me, but I guess they're going to call the foul on that instead.
It just seems like Central is just the better team. It seems like this is a 1A school playing a 6A school right now.
And on paper, that's not the way it looked coming in.
No, on paper, it really looks like Butler is the much better team. They're 11-2. They average 68 points. They're coming off of a 13-point win. Central is only 5-5. They only average 63 points, and they're coming off of only an 11-point win over Newcastle last game. And in the common opponents, Butler is beating Franklin Regional, Seneca Valley, and Newcastle Central's only beat in Franklin Regional and Newcastle. They beat, and so common opponents, it's like Butler's the better team, and it's just they didn't show up tonight.
Yeah. It looked when we saw, the matchup on paper, we were both talking and we said, Central's going to have to come in with a good game plan, and they're going to need to slow down this team. And
that's
Coach
exactly
Urso,
what they've done.
That's exactly what he did. He prepared this team, and they played hard basketball in the paint down low.
It's Randy
and
in transition.
Slowed down this Butler team.
DePanti, second chance it by himself, drills it. There's such thing as second chance points where you get your rebound and put it right back up, but you rarely see it as a three-pointer. And the three-pointer there just implements how good this team is playing today. Butler sort of kind of lost all thought and motivation, it seems like. No one was able to get to that ball, and it just dribbled right back out to Dante, and it was a three-pointer made to extend this lead to 49-15.
Yeah, 49-15. You couldn't have told me that.
And also, it is a running clock now, too. One of the most embarrassing things that can happen to you in sports is to have the running clock against you.
Right. No, you're right about that. And again, things that I never thought that we would be talking about during this basketball game. And that's excellent transition there to Panty to Wayner.
And that's Wayner's first basket, which is shocking to me because he's played so well. He's created so many opportunities. He's finally getting on the board.
Wayner has been all over the court today. Just his presence has been amazing. Just defensively and even offensively, he's been on a number of plays. Assist-wise, he has to be up there. DePanti brings the ball up the court.
Dante has 15 today. Mid-range, pull-up, in and out.
Yeah, in and out. Tough break there. But it's hard to say tough break to a guy that's got 15 points on the
trapped in the corner, goes off a Sheboy's foot, and it'll be Butler ball.
So Butler right now still stuck at 15. And that's got to be frustrating for them right now. But with their transition game, they're hoping, I'm sure, that they're going to be putting something back on the board. But again, they're getting shots. It's just nothing's falling for them.
Driving in.
Again,
gets
good
it to
shot
go.
there. There it goes. And that is Little John there. And that is his 6th point of the game.
Dante in transition. Going to kick it over to Gompers. Sheboy down low, gets it to go. The pump fake just making the guy go flying by and then go up with an easy layup when no one's around you.
A lot of patience there for Sheboy.
And he might have learned that from his brother, Oscar Sheboy, who plays at Kentucky, was the National Player of the Year for college basketball last year.
And DePanti was looking for the steal on that, just missed it, and inside there. Going to get called on the foul, though. He was trying to go there for the jump ball.
Only a second foul, though.
So DeBaba's going to come out.
Sheboy and Wayner check out, along with Dante. Noah Mason checks in for Central. That's the first time getting on the court today. And you would think in the fourth quarter they would start playing guys who don't usually get in.
Yeah, I would think so with this much of a lead. I mean, it makes sense. Tommy Christensen bringing the ball up court.
Over to Noah Mason. Randy thought about shooting it, but drives in, kicks it out. Extra pass going to result. It looked like he got fouled on that one. Kind of got taken out. Will be a foul there.
A foul down at the other end of the court there.
And 53-17, of course, you might be wondering why there's all the KDKA logos. That's because it was the KDKA basketball game of the week.
It is. It is the KDKA basketball game of the week. That foul's going to be on Randy Wilkerson.
And might have chose the wrong game.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, at the very least, it's getting some very good attention on some Central Catholic guys that could need it. And look, I mean, honestly, despite the low scoring for Butler, some of these guys from Butler are putting on a good show when it comes to, some basketball as far as, getting their shots in place and everything. So
that one's up and good.
So that is going to make it to 8 points now for Little John, for Butler.
Gompers in transition.
Scorer.
Gompers can't hit it. Pat Newell up to Tommy Christian, kicks over. Gompers, little pull up mid-range, can't hit that. Of course, Bradley Gompers, we talk about it a lot. He is straight hustle. He's a first-year varsity player and has instant impacts when he comes onto the court.
Yeah, fan favorite also.
And a block called on Tommy Christian. That's interesting because from my angle, it looked like his feet were just completely set.
Yeah, and I think that Tommy Christensen would agree. I think he was shocked by that call. But sometimes, you know, again, call doesn't go your way. So 23 for Butler goes to the line. That is Lance Slater, senior, for the Golden Tornado. I always say, like, you have to be pretty confident, I think, no matter what level of basketball you're at, to wear number 23.
Yeah, of course. Michael Jordan's number.
Yeah.
LeBron wore it for a period of time. Two of the best ever to do it. So.
Yeah, I always say you got to be pretty confident.
And they're going to call a walk. Interesting there.
Yeah.
He was getting pushed around, and they call a walk because he got pushed.
Yeah, Noah Mason gets called for a walk there, and, you know, he's shocked. But, look, again, I think right now that if you're Central Catholic and you're the Vikings,
I don't think a bad call towards you is going to affect this lead.
It's not. And I think that, you know, look, some of these guys don't get a lot of playing time. I get it. So you need to keep your composure as well while you're out there, and they're not used to that. So now's the time to where, you know, you need to show the coach that you can do that. So you're going to get bad calls in basketball. You just are.
Yeah, nature of the game.
Yeah. So number 5, Madden Clement, is at the line for the Golden Tornado. That's his second point of the game. Under 20 seconds left in the third quarter here.
Oh,
Central Catholic
Randy going to lose it.
up 53-21. Kind of a scrum there for the basketball there for a good few seconds. And the clock is going to tick off here while we, oh, it looks like they're going to
stop it.
Stop it here with 2 seconds left. Looks like a foul was called.
Yeah, the only way the clock stops on a running clock is at the free throw line.
So that is going to put Mr. Littlejohn at the line. This could put him into double digits if he hits both of these.
That one's good. Kind of been the only light and good playing today by Butler today. Has been Littlejohn.
As far as scoring,
in terms of scoring.
Yeah, as far as scoring, he's definitely the the high scorer by far on the team.
And if Central can pull out a win here, it will make them move to 6-5 overall, 3-1 in conference, and just overall a good game there by Central. End of the third quarter now.
And that's going to be the end of the third with the Central Catholic Vikings up 53-23, a 30-point lead. And we'll be back for the final fourth quarter right after this. And we're back here at Alumni Hall. My name is Kyle Templin. Next to me is Ryan Meredith. And we got a 30-point Central Catholic lead. We're not normally used to this. This season, Central Catholic has kind of struggled back and forth with trying to find their identity as a team. I think they found it tonight in this game. What do you think, Ryan?
And now Central just up 30 points, just looking to keep this good defense, keep the lead. Just because the more you win by in this regionally broadcasted game with KDK, then it makes you look even better.
Yeah, I think as far as, you know, when it comes to rankings and stuff like that, I think that's true, especially when you when you beat a team that comes in as, you know, as highly touted as Butler as far as, you know, their record, how much they score, so on and so forth. I think the biggest thing, though, for Central Catholic, though, is that this game is really them finding their identity, is how they play as a team. I mean,
yeah, and just truly, they've been moving the ball, terrific ball movement, terrific motion, not staying in one spot, keeping the ball movement going as Randy throws up a three, no good. And even on defense, you've been switching good off of screens. You've been denying opportunities to go inside. And when they do get inside, you're getting blocks and making stops, forcing contested shots, awkward angles, which is really the reason why they have this 30-point lead.
Yeah, and I think that the biggest part of this is that it's been outside, inside, outside, inside, outside, inside. So they can go inside when they need to. They can play that hard, you know, hard basketball inside, hard in the paint kind of basketball. Paint winner, just driving hard inside right there.
And he's just bigger than you for a reason.
Yeah. And they know that a guy like Sheedway can go in there and get the rebound. You know, they know that, you know, at any moment Cole Sullivan can go in there and get a rebound. They know that they can depend on that. But they also know they can kick it back out, you know, to somebody like DePanty that can drain the three, or Wilkerson that can drain the three.
And DeBubba three-pointer, can't hit it.
That a lot, but he's also a guy that can drain the three, right?
Yes, he can. This whole team is able to shoot.
And Sullivan making a statement there. And that's what I mean. It's inside, outside, outside, inside. Like, it's hard to beat a team that can do both. And right now this team is figuring out that they can do both. And I think before they got so wrapped up in an outside game that they weren't going inside.
And now Wayner inbounds at the Sheeblay. Just an all-around terrific game here by the Vikes.
I'll tell you what, and I can't say it enough about this. Peyton Wayner may not show it on the scoring sheet, but he has to be up there in assists.
Yes, assists, even rebounds, steals. The defense for him is just one of the most impressive things to watch. When you watch him play defense, it's like watching a college-level player. He may not be the biggest guy. He's not the strongest guy either, but he can just get on you, and you're not scoring. He's just walk down. The name that comes to mind when you think of that is Patrick Beverly. Small guy, just forces turnovers, forces mistakes on defense, makes it feels like a guy who's 6'7", even though he's only like 6 feet tall, is guarding you.
Yeah, back in the day, there used to be a guy, Gary Payton, that used to play for the Seattle Supersonics. I mean, the guy didn't score a lot of points, but defensive-wise, I mean, he was a shutdown guy. He was all over the court, and that's the kind of guy that, you know, you wouldn't see him on the stat sheet a whole lot, but, man, you felt it on defense.
There's going to be a foul called on. I'm not sure who it's on.
Yeah, it looks like there's...
Looks like it's going to be on Central.
It might be on Gompers.
It's going to be a timeout called by Ursa. As it will be a 60-second timeout.
All right, 60-second timeout. Looks like let's go ahead and go to commercial for that one.
Ace, a skilled sharpshooter in their respective tradecraft. Do you have what it takes to be an ace? Located in Homestead, Pennsylvania at the Bank on 8th, Ace Axe Throwing is the place where you and your friends can throw axes, drink, have fun, and compete to become an ace. Open Monday through Sunday. Book your tickets online today at www.aceaxethrowing.com. Discover who the ace really is.
Welcome back to Alumni Hall. My name's Kyle Templin. Next to me, Ryan Meredith. And right now we got 5 minutes and 23 seconds left in what appears to be a blowout win here for the Central Catholic Vikings.
And there's a Nick Petrunia sighting in the game now.
All right. Nick Petrunia.
The handshake man, of course, who does the handshakes at the beginning of the game. A guy who's been around the program for all 4 years. Doesn't really play much, but is really a heart and soul and a vital part of this team. He brings it all in practice. He works so hard.
Yeah, I think it's impressive that he remembers all those handshakes, to be honest with you. That's hard. And
you have to come up with new guys when new guys are starting.
Yeah, exactly. No, I completely agree. There's no way I'd be able to do it. I think it's impressive.
Because it seems like every game we've done, there's been at least one new starter.
Yeah.
And that's a lot of things to remember.
Yeah, it is. It's a lot of things to remember. And again, like you said, you got to come up with something new.
Is now Payne Wayner. Going to bring it up the floor. Trying to find Brady Solinsky, but that one gets tipped away.
Yep, Butler on the transition.
That one's up. Goaltending is going to be the call.
That's an interesting call. Okay.
And now a guy who plays JV as well. Kelvin Vento is going to check into the game. He's the best player on that JV team. Also dresses for varsity games.
Well, it's good to see some of these guys getting in, with some good minutes left, 4 minutes left in the game.
Just a little bit of an overthrow for Petrunia.
Might be a little bit too excited to be in the game right now, but, So Butler going to inbound the ball here. Just under 4 minutes left, 53-28, Central Catholic on top. Clock remains ticking because of the score.
And now Will Collins checks into the game. Another guy who's been on this team for 4 years and doesn't really see a bunch of playing time, but is a heart and soul.
With the shot. Over the back.
Going to go to Central. Running clock, of course. Hoping to speed up this game to an end here. Getting inbounded to Will Collins. Solinsky. Over to Kelvin Vento. Vento. Back over to Solinsky. Solinsky over to Collins. Download to Vento. Still outside. Just looking to burn a lot of clock here as that one's taken away. He's looking for Petrunia in transition, and it's an easy lay-in there for Butler on the other side of the court. As it's 30-53 now. Butler's kind of brought this back to more respectable of a score. So when you're looking at the box score, it doesn't look like he just absolutely got killed.
Yeah, and I think that that's good. I mean, it's and again, you like to see that Butler is not completely giving up, right?
No, it's
nice to see for the team. It's
stick
good
around
for the bench
and try to build some momentum going into the next game.
Absolutely.
This isn't the last game of the season. This isn't a playoff game. You still got a lot of games remaining. Got to keep the momentum going. You're 11-2. This is only your third loss of the season.
Absolutely.
So definitely a lot of basketball left to play. You still could make a run at the championship.
Yeah.
But of course, to do that, they might have to run into this Vikes team again as he just pushes over Will Collins.
And Coach Urso letting the officials know that he's not happy about that push.
It was a very obvious technical.
And he's calling for a technical, but he's not getting it from the officials.
It's now Butler. Just going to deep three-pointer there. It's over the back again.
So Butler giving up the press.
As the student section is saying goodbye to Butler. You might need to start the bus right now.
It looks like they're...
It's another foul there by Butler.
It's interesting that I guess that they're choosing to foul at this point in the game. I understand not giving up, but I don't understand.
Yeah, it just seems sort of unnecessary.
Yeah.
Down, what is it now, 23 points. But I guess your guys get frustrated when you're just getting sort of outplayed in every aspect of the game. It's Will Collins. Free throw's good. Second free throw for Collins, makes it. And when guys who don't usually get in the game score, it means a lot to both the starters. You can see how happy everyone is. It just does a lot for team morale.
So just under 40 ticks now left in the game. Butler trying to get some long-range shooting in, and they do. They score a three-pointer there. 55-33 now. Central Catholic on top. Central Catholic now brings the ball up. No press from Butler now.
Now, looks like they're just going to hold this to the end of the game from the looks of it. Going to kick it over to Will Collins. He's going to give it to Gompers. Over to Vento.
5 seconds left.
And Vento just going to run this clock out. And Central Catholic will win this game 55-33.
Yeah, excellent game. I don't know how you could draw up a better game plan for the Central Catholic Vikings than the way that they executed tonight. And
the Vikes just from the tip were just the better team tonight. They playing like much more like how they should be playing. Of course, that Seneca Valley game just looking more and more like a fluke since it happened. And just to build off of this, get home wins, get these guys who don't usually get in. Momentum is so big, so massive.
Yeah, excellent play inside, excellent play outside, excellent play on defense, excellent transition game. I mean, you got to give them 5s all the way across the board. So I just don't know how you could really criticize, you know, more than anything else. So I think that that's just how it's going to be.
We'll see if.
And
doesn't look like Coach Urso is coming up for an interview.
It doesn't look like that, but it looks like Coach Urso is going to celebrate with the 6th man over there, the Fleet, as he goes back to the locker room. So for Emma, the crew, for Ryan, I'm Kyle Templin. Thanks, and we will see you at our next home game. Thanks a lot.